Alright, just getting set up. So I don't even know if this is like live or how it's gonna work, but we're gonna start, so might as well. Oops, sorry. Oh, this chair is not comfortable at all. Alright, secondary monitor is not too happy right now. Says I've been live for 3 hours. That's interesting. Okay. Stop. Get my second monitor set up. Get the show on the road. Sup, you gonna do some ripping, dude? I'm about to just rip for days. People don't understand, man. Only ripping. Only ripping, man. Really glad people didn't get too mad about that. I was really expecting someone to be like, you can't say that, man. Those quad guys are cool, dude. There's no hate against quad guys. I just thought it'd be funny. You know? Yeah, I had that dream, like, or not dream. I had that idea to do that video like an hour before I uploaded. I was like, you know what? I probably should upload it because it's been a while. It's been a hot minute since I've done anything. And I was like, okay, I'll throw something that's really stupid. And yeah, mission accomplished. That was pretty stupid. But I'm dead serious though. I'm already the best. I'm literally gonna win the drone racing league next year. Probably uncontested. Everyone will see how good I am and just drop out. It's gonna be a blast. I mean, how hard can it be? It's been a while since I've flown too. Just haven't been really feeling it, you know? Have not been feeling it at all. And the weather got really crappy for a while, and then the past 2 or 3 weeks have been pretty good. So I've been enjoying the weather. Oh yeah, there we go. So I'm probably gonna be a little rusty, to be honest. Actually, I know I'm gonna be rusty. There's no ifs about it. I am rusty. Hopefully you can hear me, so. Let me know if all the audio is good and everything. That would be great. I would appreciate it. I rechecked my setup, everything's good. Keeps wanting me to update my software. I'm like, no, it works. We're not updating this. That was bad. I know there's a maneuver that everyone's been talking about called the flush. One's like, audio seems good. The in-game volume is maybe a bit on the low side. Okay, I can change that. That's no biggie. Everyone's like, dude, this maneuver is like called the flush. And I saw one video. It was like, dude, people have been doing that forever. Just don't call it the flush. I like the name though. I like the name. The flush. When you're flying is so bad. Someone needs to do the flush into actual water. Like, that would be pretty cool. Like no remorse into the water, Joe Nall. I'd watch that. This isn't quads. I know. Thing is, I can't. I'm so good. I don't want to reveal any secrets to flying quads and ripping. So I don't want to rip on stream. You know, it's just like a confidential thing at this point. You know, you gotta understand. It's just a business move. What's up, Josh? Ouch, that was bad. I did see that I think Horizon Hobby bought what was left to Hobbyco, which is pretty crazy for like 32 million, I think, or something like that. I don't know. I didn't really read the article. I just saw like the title in a Facebook group. Just getting back from flying the slick, nice. Always a good day. Fly slick. Oh. Ugh. Up over? Can we go back down? No. Oh my god. On purpose. So you can only do that. You can only do that when you've become a quad god. What do you think of that bipe? Which bipe? The one I edited? Oh no, the bipe at your field. It's Airworks, I think. Was it Airworks? I think a guy at our field has one of those. I haven't seen him actually fly it though. Dude, man, all bipes are cool. I mean, some are cooler than others, but in general, all biplanes are pretty cool. Especially if they have smoke, then you're just pretty much, you're gonna get a chick or two. 170, jeez, that's crazy. We need an extreme flight biplane, a good one, not a crappy one. It could pull me down. I'd pay some serious money for an extreme flight biplane that was not just some gimmick. It doesn't even have to do like, you know, the complete extreme flight crazy stuff. So I just want a awesome bipe that looks like an airplane, not a Viper bipe. Oops. That would be cool. Or any company, really. Come on. If anyone would just put out something decent. I know Flex Innovations has the Mamba. That's about it. And I'm pretty sure PAU's been using the same design since like 2003. So, and Bill Hempel's been rocking his design since like 1984 or something. It's like some old school stuff. Dude's got a fleet then. I legitimately can't see why you would need more than one or two giant scale airplanes. Like some people have like 3 or 4 or 5 or 6. It's like how? Like how? I don't even understand, man. Even if I had the money, it's like, what's the point? You're only gonna fly like 2 on a one day. Hero with a massive trailer, like what's you? Some people just, they're serious. At least he flew the crap out of it too. There's nothing worse than someone who like brings a whole trailer of nice stuff and then they're like, well, it's a little windy today and the sun's gonna get my eyes, so I'm just not gonna fly any of my stuff. Oh, I'm just gonna watch everyone else. It's like, come on, man. Come on, man. Uh-oh. Oh, snap. Yeah, left rollers are gonna be rough for a little bit. Hey, stop talking about me. What's up? Our Cole. That's not you. You fly. He was helping give me tips, standing next to me, telling me how to harry, and I was like, go up and do a blender. Sounds like a cool dude. There's nothing wrong with like saying it's too windy to fly. Like I get that. Like everyone's got their comfort level, but it's like the days when it's like, it's too windy, it's literally nothing, or it's just my batteries are low and I woke up and my breakfast didn't taste right, so I'm just not gonna fly today. I'm just gonna sit out here and watch. It's like you can just say it, man. You can just say it. You just say you don't want to fly. It's cool. Ugh. You can do a flush. I think this is a flush. Actually, I think it took different rudder input. It's too windy. The sun's in my eyes. Ah. I think most of those guys are jet guys, but not too many 3D guys like that. But jet guys are notorious for that. Which is fine, which means you don't have to deal with jets. Just trying to get... Oh... I hate jets. I don't know. It depends on who's flying them. I don't like the jet guys who think they own the field because they have jets. It's like, no, dude. Your little trainer jet is nothing. It's not cool. Those are the guys who like played high school football and they won the state tournament and they brag about it all the time, even though they're like third string. That's who those guys are. Yeah, man, we won the championship '85. Didn't play a single snap on the field. Oh, that was bad. Go up high, swoop down fast, repeat. Jets. Exactly. Guys, we just don't understand. It's like they're so fast. It's like they're really not though. Unless it's like an actual high performance jet, it's really not that much faster than your average airplane. Like I've seen more jets. I've seen just as many jets crash as normal airplanes, and that's the only thing they're better at and are cooler at. Like when one fireball is real good, it's like, okay, that's pretty cool. If the best thing about your airplane is how it crashes though, you need to get into a new line of flying. But I mean, jets are like a 3 on the rip scale. I mean, 10 being like a 5-inch quad, What's up, Santa Mike? They don't rip, man. They're like a 3 on the rip scale. Maybe like a 5 on a good day. The rip scale is it's a very challenging scale to score on. I don't think I even know it. I haven't been enlightened enough to really rate everything on a scale of 1 to 10 of ripping, but it's not a 10. A 5-inch quad is a 10. I'm glad you laugh at that, Josh, because if you didn't laugh at it, I might feel bad. But I feel like if Josh laughs at it, like because he was a quad guy, and we converted him to airplanes, he's like, okay, it's funny. I put in a lot of work for that video too, like put like shaving cream on my beard and everything. That sucked. Like if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do it. I want to put a little bit of effort in, Pop top. I crack up because I get it totally. I thought about like the next day, like uploading an actual video of me flying quads and like trying to make it seem real. And I think this one guy was like, "Please tell me this is fake. Please tell me this is fake." And I was like, the day I like turn into a drone racer, hell will freeze over. Not saying I won't ever race quads, because I think it's cool. It's like everyone knows the guy I'm talking about. Same thing, it's like people who vape and stuff. Vape Nation, brother. Blow clouds only. It's like, come on. Vaping's fine. It's just, they're kind of like hippies, man. There's things that, there's 3D airplane guys like that too. They're like, man, just take it way too seriously. Those are typically the hover guys. No, it'd be more like IMAC. Like the really hardcore IMAC guys who actually don't go to contests but go to the field and pretend like they're IMACers. Dude, you can't do a split S Immelman? Oh my god. That's like such a basic... That's in the basic routine. You need to learn that. Can barely land plane. So that 3D community is the best because we just kind of fly and do rollers and no one cares. Did anyone go to the I think Arkle, didn't you go to the North Georgia event? How was it? I think they had like 40 pilots, I think I saw. If only planes did this easy, it'd be such a nice, better world. Yeah, I was gonna go, and one of my buddies, he just got a job in Florida. Yeah, it did seem like it was gonna be a little chilly, but he got a job in Florida and was like, "Hey, I leave like this week, so you got to come out." And I was like, "Okay." So I was like, I won't see him again for a while, so I guess I can. But I did clear up my schedule for Nall even more. So I'll be able to go to Nall pretty much as long as I want now. So that's pretty cool. Ha ha. Yeah, What can I say? You guys caught me. Can't do anything. Because, my girlfriend won't let me do anything, You guys got me. Thing is, I was texting him, and he literally told me he was going to tell everyone that, so I'm glad he held his end of the deal. But hey, now I get to go to Nall for a week if I want, so I'm pretty happy about that. I like watching warbird videos because 40% of the pilots can hardly take off or land the plane. Dude, those are the best crash compilations. It's just the warbirds, like all the warbird events they have, where it's like only warbirds and stuff. Yeah, I was with him when you sent the message you weren't coming. Thing is, he literally sent me a message. He was like, we're putting money on if you show up, like a couple days before. And I was like, dude, I'm going to show up, man. There's literally nothing that's going to stop me. And then like that day I was like, so hopefully you bet on me because I'm not showing up. But I promise, like, I had every intention I had every intention of showing up. Nall though. Nall's gonna be the ticket. There's like an 80% chance I'll show up to Joe Nall. So that's pretty good odds for me. Ouch. I mean, though I did say it was like 100% chance on the Georgia event, which I'm, you know, whatever. Not that cool anyways. Not even a good pilot anymore. No one wants to see me fly. There's no point in me showing up, man. See, when I go to drone events, everyone knows who I am because I'm, you know, #1. Yo, what's up? NGMACRC. How's it going? We can start the pool now. Yep, start the pool now. Put some money down. I'll take bribes, so if you put like 100 in, I won't show up for, you know, if you pay me like 50. So, I mean, that's if you don't want me there and you want to win money. So, it could be like a, you know, a pretty good arrangement. Hashtag quad god. Oh my god. That's what I'm gonna just do from now on. Is every event I go to, I'm just gonna claim to be the best quad racer there is, but never actually fly quad. So some kid who like won't get it's gonna get really upset. Like that guy, he doesn't know quads, man. Like, dude, you just don't rip them like I do. Let's fly that biplane. Where is it? Too windy. Yeah, it's been actually really windy here the past couple days. Like insanely windy. No, what am I doing, man? Come on. Here we go. No. Yes. I don't like the scheme though. I like this one. Actually, they're all kind of ugly. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm hoping for Joe Nall I'll be flying giant scale too, so I'm pretty happy about that as well. There's about a 60% chance or 80% chance of me showing up, about a 60% chance of me actually flying giant scale airplanes there. So my own giant scale airplane. So those odds are pretty good. But I can't really say much more until next week. Next stream I can like really get into the details. Really get into the details. We had tornadoes during the day and 70 degrees and then snow the same evening. Jeez, that sounds terrible. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I don't see too many redeeming factors about the whole state of Ohio, to be honest. No. Not trying to like, you know, say anything, but I don't think of Ohio and think, well, there's a couple decent things about Ohio. It's like, nah. So I like Tennessee. Tennessee's got a good mix. We have our tornadoes, but we also have a lot of nice weather. No, it's bad. Well, at least you admit it. I like Tennessee. I like Georgia too. Not the football team, but I like the state of Georgia. At least to live in, kind of. Depends where you live. It'd be nice to have a flying, like a, you know, to fly in Georgia, but still live in Tennessee. Oh my god, I forgot this thing has some serious coupling. Oh my lord. It's windy here all the time. It's cold literally half the year. I don't know how you guys do it. Thing is, I don't understand how people live even farther north than Ohio. Like, if you lived in Wisconsin, what do you do? We broke in the field well to fly in one plane in the pond in a midair between a striker and a cub. I'm gonna assume the striker was your striker. Since you're the king of strikers. My brother lives outside Lebanon, Tennessee, Murfreesboro. Yep, I used to live really close to Lebanon, actually. It's a nice area, depending on the area, kind of. Yes. Only about one flyable day coming up, and it's going to be 38 degrees, so I don't know if that actually is going to be a flyable day. My friend's pre-bailed. 38's, that's right on that line. I used to fly pretty much no matter how cold it was, but I can't anymore. That's back when I wasn't so tall. Now I'm really tall, and I get cold easier. Everyone says being tall has its advantages. No, it's not. I get cold, man. I like this plane, though. Pawn plane was Ashley. That's not surprising. She always has like the best crash or flight or something, so. That pawn's tiny though. Like, was she like flying over it like on purpose, or just kind of flying and just happened to crash into the pawn? Because that pawn is tiny. Oh my lord. Full right aileron and not stopping the torque. Computer needs an update. Thank you. No, it was a dead stick and really was the best place you could drop it. Ooh, that doesn't sound fun at all. I mean, a dead stick's not fun, but when you dead stick and you physically make that decision that the best place to put it is in a pond, not a fun day. That sounds not fun. But hey, someone had to do it. I mean, I've been in a pond before, so I can say don't crash into ponds. Well, honestly, no, it's not that bad. It depends on how hard you crash into the pond. Yeah, that way. Really rough ground or tree. See, when I went to the field, because I was there like a couple weeks before, I was flying the MXS and the canopy blew off, and it is like nasty stuff out there. Like my legs are all cut up from like briars, and some of the club members helped me out, so thanks for that. But yeah, I would have probably taken the pond too. Pond or just crash in the ground. Would not want to be out there in the thick of it. That would not be fun. This cat's meowing at me. Yeah, I need to do some like actual structured practice since I haven't actually flown in a while. I'm hoping to maybe get out to the field tomorrow. Not too sure. But this weekend looks like pretty much a bust as far as actual flying. It's going to be pretty crappy weather here. It's going to rain all weekend. Wow, no biplane would ever do that. No biplane would just allow you to push the nose over and high off a knife edge like that. There's no way. No way. All right, let's fly something real. Okay, let's fly something not silly. I like this one. I did see Extreme Flight's got a new extra. I think it was a new extra. Was one of the new planes they kind of talked about. I didn't pay too much attention to it. There was a new Extreme Flight. 2 smaller electrics. I think maybe another laser. I'm not sure. Ugh. 104. A new 104? I know they had a new small extra. At least I thought I saw a new extra, so. Oh my lord. I looked at it a little bit. I didn't pay too much attention to it. Not really looking to get any more smaller airplanes. Yeah, I know that they have like the all-electric 104 extra now, which looks pretty sweet. And I guess they have one also in that size for gas. It might have been a laser. It might have been a laser. I might just be an idiot. I don't remember an extra that would be 292 edge. Yeah, I saw that. The 92 edges look pretty sweet. They look like they're keeping the 3D Hobby Shop edge thing kind of going. Because the old Extreme Flight edges, like, I'm not trying to throw hands or anything, but they didn't look like edges. They looked like extras with straight wings. I think the Extreme Flight planes, or the 3D Hobby Shop edge, looks the part a little better. Yeah, the big TBM looked pretty sweet. That would be, if I ever found like just 100cc airplane that just really was, I felt like the best, then I would consider one of those. Because if you have one of those, you're not going to need anything else. Thing is, I haven't seen almost any other companies put out anything new. That's what really worries me. Like, when was the last time you saw like a new PAU plane? At least I haven't seen one. Maybe I'm not paying attention, but no new PAU. Andrew Jeske, AJ airplanes maybe. They have the Raven. I think that's it. Last new thing they've announced. I mean, I haven't really kept track of them, but Precision Aerobatics, I don't think they've come out with anything new in a while. I don't know. Kind of sketching me out, to be honest. I like how they kept some of the old 3D Hobby Shop scheme on the edge, but modernized it. The old 3D Hobby Shop edge, I don't think it ever flew. I don't think I ever owned one. But they were good. Will you be at Toledo? Will not be at Toledo. Quads, bro. Yeah, you're right. Quads are taking over everything. Especially the 5-inch quads, and it's just because they rip so good. Like, watch. See this 100cc airplane on stream? This thing rips pretty good. I mean, look at this. This is like kind of cool. You know, fly real low and stuff. Like, bam, look at that rip. But if you go on a Realflight and you go to the quads, like, look at this thing. Look at this rip, man. Do you see how rippy this is? This is the definition of the future. Just ripping only. See this? Future right here. Yeah. Well, I'm actually in GPS mode, so yeah, but future right there. I'm sorry. Pilot released some new pics of their new construction that looks surprisingly like the new V2 EF planes. Yeah, I saw that. I was kind of waiting for that to blow up. I guess that's the biggest issue in the industry right now. Is not really No one wants to. I mean, I get it. You're not gonna make money. You're not gonna make money, so why invest in all the like stuff to produce your own new design when you can just buy old designs from some sleazy factory? So I get it. That's not good though. And it must suck to be Extreme Flight, where pretty much everything you make is going to continue to make money for other companies. So probably not going to support Pilot. You have some people who really like them though, swear by them. You should get a Krill model plane, dude. If you want to buy me a Krill model plane, I'll do it. Actually, I don't even know, where do you buy Krill? I want to look at one of their planes real quick. Don't those cost like 2 legs a piece? Oh yeah, I was looking at these not too long ago. I'll take their ultimate biplane. Thing is, I just feel like Krill makes some really cool stuff. It's just you never really see it in the US enough. And it's so specialty, it's not for your average just RC guy. So every time I've seen a Krill, there's only been like one guy at the event with a Krill model, and it looks like it flies okay. It's just more like he's more proud of it because it's Krill, other than it flies really good. Get a Ohio model plane. I have a funny story about them I cannot tell on stream. It's not against them or anything. It's just something that happened at an event with one of their airplanes. But if you're at Nall, I'll tell you. Or if you're at Nall and want to hear the story about Ohio model planes, I'll tell you a great story about what I've seen their planes do. I think they were just recently bought by another company, so maybe they'll make some cool stuff. Oh. Not a stream safe story. Oh my lord. Sunny sky. Sunny sky. They bought them. Huh, I want to go to the website right now. Excuse me not flying on stream. Ohio model products. What planes do they got? I haven't looked at them in a while, to be honest. Oh yeah, these S-Box, baby. Website is under construction. Okay. Yeah, they make the big ugly yaks. And yeah, they used to make some really big stuff too. Yeah, those look a little dated. They used to make bigger stuff though. The S-Box looks decent. It looks like an S-Box. Do you have a 104, a way to get your 104 to Nall? I think so. I think it'll fit my Jeep. If I take the rudder off, it should fit my Jeep. I'll make it fit. I'm not too worried about that. Next week, if I stream, I can go into more detail about the plan. There's like a whole new thing coming up I can't say right now. It's like big things cooking, boys. Other than, you know, 5-inch racing quads. Yeah, they for a while they were kind of like trying to be on the come up in the 3D world, but that's when 3D Hobby Shop was running the show and Extreme Flight was still running the show. So you really weren't going to go anywhere. And that's the thing, like most of those startups companies just they try and pawn off some old design. It's really what it is. No one actually designs their airplanes anymore. I mean, there's some people who do, but every time I see a shop just open up, I just assume they're buying old stuff and selling it to other people, which is pretty pathetic, but whatever. Okay, if you need it, I'm going that way. Can make. I'll let you know. I really don't know. Literally the next 2 or 3 weeks, I will know exactly what I can do for Nall. But until these next 2 or 3 weeks are over, I can't. which sucks. But I have the time to go to Nall. I'm gonna go regardless, even if it's just to go hang out. I'm gonna go because I have nothing planned that week. But I want to have a big airplane there. That's mine. I want my 104 there. I'm about to might order some new batteries here soon for it. New flight packs just to have. I want to order everything ready, ship it here, and then get it ready at my parents' house where it currently is. He's back. Weren't you going FPV? I am. I'm actually the master of FPV flying, but I can't do it on stream because a magician never reveals his secrets. So I would hate to expose how easy it is, you know. Skywing making new planes. Yeah, I've seen their stuff. It's in Europe mostly, I think. Like, I've seen a bunch of pictures of like bigger Skywing airplanes. They look actually pretty cool. I can't tell if they're old designs or not. They look kind of reused, kind of not. I'm not too sure. But I haven't seen any in the actual US. I was hoping there might be some at Nall to check out. But who knows? Yeah, because I thought they were making bigger stuff, at least overseas somewhere. Wow, what was that? Anyways, I'd like to see those come to the US. They look kind of cool. If they're original. Part of me thinks they're kind of the same thing Pilot has, though. So I'm kind of... Because Pilot has some airplanes that just look atrocious. Some that look okay. I've heard like only the bigger ones fly that good. Yeah, Paleo Man. Is it balsa or is it still the is it actual balsa or is it like the foam hybrid thing? Like the everything? I think Flex Innovations kind of recently released some stuff. Balsa and EPP. But they came out with all balsa now. Huh. I'd be interested because I mean Skywing was pretty good about their hybrid stuff, so I would definitely I'd give it a shot. I mean, I think they've had a pretty decent track record in the past. A Cap 232 with the gyro. Freaking gyros. I feel like if you have to buy a plane with a gyro in it, you shouldn't buy it. Sorry, but I just don't understand. I just don't understand. It's like, turn the gyro off and your plane flies 50% worse, but turn it on and it's now a 3D beast. It's like, or you could just design it as a 3D beast and then have a gyro to help train you, but whatever. I don't know. I think it's just kind of sketchy. Yeah, I've seen Flex's yaks. I know they have the Kike yak, which just always makes me giggle. Because it's like a stunning new take on an old classic. And I'm like, look, it's just it's not, I wouldn't even call it a classic. Like, Kike is cool, but not many people are just going to see that yak who are newer into the hobby and be like, oh, that's Kike's yak. It's like, nah, it's just a yak, man. A stunning new 30-year-old technology we're making hella cheap in China. And the scheme is a clown. I'm glad we've gotten past the clown scheme phase. Extreme Flight had some clown planes too. Now everything's just red, white, and blue, or blue and yellow, though. Schemes are hard, though. I get it. Because if you make one that sells, there's literally no reason not to just print that thing. Because everyone's like, I want a new experimental scheme. It's like, sure, and we'll sell like 3 to you guys, and then no one else will buy them online. Or some people like, man, I wish they would just sell blank planes. Just, I want an all-white plane that I can cover myself. I'm like, yeah, and all 4 of you are going to buy those too. Yeah, that the 70 clown scheme was, I don't know, man. If there's anything that really came out of the Extreme Flight 3D Hobby Shop merger, is Extreme Flight got way better schemes. Way better schemes.
I got a suckerfish and 2 snails to clean some of the algae.
Alright, I want to take a look at this flush maneuver. Like, I'm 80% sure I know how to do it, but I know it was kind of the new thing. The slick scheme on mine is sexy AF. The slick schemes are good. I love the red and white. Is that the flush? The flush?
I'm getting my hair cut, and then I got to get my physical done for diving.
There we go. The flush maneuver.
Yeah.
It's simply just a rudder input, but we'll call it something new. I think that's it. I looked at the video a couple times, and it's kind of like a. It's kind of like one of these kind of things. I don't know the exact word for that, except down. Gotta go into a flat spin at the bottom. Ah, yes. Sportsman pattern go. Oh, dude, that would be bad. Do you want to see someone butt trick? See, that's cool. I like that. That takes some guts, especially low. Then that is sort of a blender into a flat spin. Like a barrel. Yeah, it's pretty much a barrel roll. The flush part is a barrel roll, and then you just spin. Barrel roll. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the word. Thanks, David. Do a barrel roll.
I called them yesterday, and they said that they still hadn't finished finding out what was wrong with it. So he said that they hadn't finished checking it or whatever.
Ugh.
And then they didn't call me today, so I'll call them again tomorrow. So.
Oh, that's ugly.
Alrighty.
You need to get.
My training starts May 26th.
Hello, just a vertical barrel roll, but call it a flush by adding a spin at the bottom. Yep, that's how new maneuvers are created. Do something basic, add a spin or a snap, and be like, dude, it's the new thing. Thing is, like, there's no maneuvers to be created anymore. Like, there's no way. Like, I don't physically think we can make these airplanes do anything
she said
new.
That there's the summer camps, there's fall camps, there's winter camps, and there's spring camps.
Which is kind of hard to say, but I really don't see it. Like, someone who's been flying for... I've been flying for like 10 years. And I just don't see anything new happening. Yeah, I'm sure she knows. She got new fish today, if you heard. I used to hate when people ask me how far a quad can go. Now I get people ask me about how far my 3D plane will go. I look at them like, no further than I can see. Yeah.
Alright, I'll talk to you later.
You know, that's when you just need to make up some answer that'll really freak them out. Well, I think your house is like 3 miles from here, so I know I've been there. And just look at them and see what they say. Flew around her house a couple times, no big deal. Someone like calls the cops on you or something. How far does your quad go? Well, I went. I think your house is like 5 miles away, so it was pretty close. I still got a good view though. I'm probably on a list now, but you really need to get some curtains. I think that's gonna be my new response from now on. There's a trick I've been trying to do, but I don't know the name of it. I hate it when that happens. I want you to go over it. Dude, if you don't know the name of it, send me a video of it or something. It's like, it doesn't help me at all. Do this thing, but I don't know what the thing is. Sorry, I know I shouldn't be at my phone. Let me see if I can find it. Where's that thing I had in my hand? Exactly. I think they need to make an iMac routine called like the super, I don't know, the super sequence where the baseline is like 10 feet off the ground. So if you fly through an Uber, you're going to crash. Rip some quads, you know, man. Actually, no ripping quads on stream. You know, ripping quads is only for real life because it's very important. And ripping is, you can't simulate ripping a quad. You know, it's just not the same. You can't simulate the power you get from ripping quads. Someone's gonna take this serious and really get mad at me. Puke. I have nothing against like quad racing and stuff. It's just there's just some things like, you all right?
Yeah.
It's just some of the things just make me laugh. Straight ripping only. My favorite part about racing my quad is ripping my pants after I crash in the field and have to go find it. I like tiny whoop racing. Tiny whoop racing is pretty fun. I've been to a couple tiny whoop races in like the area I live in, and it's fun. Everyone's nice. It's at a bar, so if you lose, you can get a beer. Oh, I don't have a wing. That would explain things. And I get things, you can actually win money racing quads, which is kind of sad. You can't win any money flying airplanes, but you can win a pretty decent amount of money racing quads. Idea of moves to go into after crankshafts. You could do, let's see here. You could do see, that's really not it. Really depends. Are you like trying to? Are you coming out like? It depends on how you come out, because you can come out vertically and go straight into a hover. Hard to pull out because it's pointed down. Yeah, I mean, that's never good either. Boom, crankshaft. That's what I want to see. Oh Lord. So I think we decided on one of my earlier streams, like what a crankshaft is, and there's like different ways to do it. So the way I've always done them is start from inverted, sticks in the top. I did them like this. And originally, like with the 104 slicks, that's what everyone was doing. And then it turned into something like this, where you give the rudder input to keep the plane kind of spinning vertically at the top. So it's kind of like a in-place knife edge spin. Kind of hard to tell, and the sim doesn't do it that well. But one is just more of like just a big tumble. This is how I did it for forever with my 104 slick. I would just come in and go like that. And the real airplanes tend to rotate better. But I found that adding in that rudder input really allows the nose of the airplane to get vertical after you initiate that tumble. Like right there. That's kind of how you do it. So I guess the way to describe how to do it is start inverted, put the sticks in the inner corners, and then work in opposite rudder input. I mean, not like that, but that's how you do it. Corners, opposite rudder, and then your tail blows off. Yeah, pretty much. That's all it is. Yeah, we'll say that's cool. Yeah, blender. But that rudder input kind of, it's like when Jace does them, you'll see that rudder input that allows them to like literally just the nose is vertical. Yeah, the sim has never done them as good as the real planes do. Like I had the 3D Hobby Shop 58-inch edge I had. Oh my god, it would tumble so fast. That's back when we had the recommended setup for 50-inch airplanes was some high-tech 225s, I think, and they sucked. Oh my god, literally one flight I could burn out. Every other flight I burnt out one of those things, so I just got out of that size because the servo sucks so bad. And the digital ones were not that much better. I'm sure they're better now. But geez, that was the worst part about flying the 58-inch size. You know it's bad when high-tech HS65s were just considered a much better servo, because those servos are still pretty dog crap. And then if you paid money for the digital versions of the HS65s, oh my god, you put so much money in some really not great servos. I mean, a lot of people come out of the crankshaft in like a rolling maneuver because you do have a lot of, I guess, rolling going on. I think it'd be cool to maybe come out just straight into a hover if you can stop it, or high alpha knife edge. I think it's also kind of cool to do like a rolling loop out of it and then do another one at the top if you can keep that momentum, or maybe start at the top and work your way back down. It's a cool maneuver. It's really like the extreme flight planes with all that carbon and how light they are and how much power they have. Like it's literally almost a completely different maneuver now. Because with the old 104 slicks that would do them, you didn't really keep your momentum as much. But now, it's insane. Ouch. Things are changing, man. Back in our day, you didn't have quads. We just had, we just ripped planes. Hopefully I'll have like another video out about something soon, but I haven't really been in the video making mood in a while. Hit damn camera drones. I tend to do a parachute to regain control and then into rolling harrier. That's a transition right there. That's a good one. Pretty much anything in the rolling harrier. If you come out slow and can kind of do, you know, get into rolling, bet. I still only manage rolling loops on accident. Only manage rolling loops on accident. Talk to Josh Finley. He's now an expert. I've trained him to be rolling loop champion. He can rip rolling loops. I mean, rolling loops, it's a hard one. It really is. Because if your rolling harriers aren't on point, it's going to make it even more difficult. And then part of it too, I think, is just it's a really big maneuver that nerves can nerves can really get you. Are you really getting into drones? Yes. I love ripping drones. I love ripping drones. So I'm already into drones. That's all I do. I just fly planes just to come down to everyone's level, you know. But no, well, yes. I'm gonna just say yes. I did one ever. I mean, rolling loops, one, if you haven't watched my tutorial on it, check it out. I do have a really in-depth video on it. That was one, like the last one I did that had all the really cool camera work on it. But check that out. That'll help. And then a couple pointers is, so like when you're doing a rolling loop, one thing I think some people kind of mess up with is they'll get all the way to the top and then think that, all right, now I've got to change my timing. You really don't. It's the same fluid thing all the way around. It's the same. You're literally just applying power, and there should be no real change in timing on the way down other than compensating for maybe gaining more speed, stuff like that. But it's the same. You got to think of it as just one long rolling harrier that just happens to be in a loop rather than a separate maneuver. You're only good at rolling loops when you can mid-air warbird halfway through, then argue with your spotter that it didn't happen. Exactly. I feel like rolling loops just go from rolling harrier to bigger throttle and rudder inputs. Yeah, I mean, you really have to hammer on the tail to get that nose up. But it's literally the same thing as if you can do a rolling harrier in a straight line in control with all the different inputs, you can do a rolling loop. It's the exact same thing. There's no like, well, then you have to give this input. It's the same thing. You just got to get used to adding those extra inputs to get the nose up and around. You just got to have the balls to try it and keep practicing. You are right. Man up. Get those loops. Rip those loops, man. Just rip them. This is the future right here. Never actually leave the ground. I'm setting a world record at the moment. I failed. World record run right there. Oh, I know what maneuver I've done tonight. This ugly thing. I've kind of lost hope for this maneuver. I just don't think it's ever going to be cool. It's kind of sad. A New Hope. Doesn't matter, I can only do rolling loops and circles all day in the sim and only do half circle in real life. Well, then you need to so just do a half one. and then do the exact same thing again, and then you'll do a whole one. That's all you need to do. Just do 2 halves, you know. Or just keep doing another half. So do a half one, then do half of half. So then you'll do 3/4, and then eventually you'll never get to one full one, but you'll get really close. I love that Yak 54 just got a TOC 31% with never run ZDZ, baby. Can't wait to fly it. ZDZ engines. That sound TOC, that's some cool stuff. You know your airplane contest is cool when you literally have your own airplanes named after your contest. If I ever start a company selling planes, I'm going to have a Joe Nall plane. The Joe Nall 330. No one actually flies it because you don't really go to Joe Nall to fly. The best advice I ever saw on Facebook. The answer's at the bottom of your gas can. If you don't find it, refill and try again. Some sage wisdom. That's some Mr. Miyagi stuff right there. Wax on, wax off. I mean, yeah. But that's kind of like a cop-out answer, though. I want to try and help a little bit more than that. That's how I'm going to answer every question from now on. How do you do this maneuver? Practice until your fingers fall off, and you will get it. And then I'm just going to walk away. Wax on, wax off. Rip quads, and you will see. Mr. Miyagi. So I'm just going to become the Mr. Miyagi of 3D airplanes. Is the Joe Nall 330 waterproof? Yes, it is 100% waterproof. It only rips. It's rip approved. It will rip. That's all it does. The Joe Nall 330 actually sounds like a terrible airplane. I would not buy that. I mean, all I'm going to say is Andrew Jeski's lucky he has kind of a cool last name. Because just imagine if other pilots with kind of lame names made airplanes and named it after themselves. Like, not to bash Joe because I love Joe, but like, would you buy a plane like the Joe Smith? The Joe 330? I don't think so. But Andrew Jeski's kind of got the nice ring to it. Kind of how like you can't be a weatherman without like a cool like weather last name. Like Stormy Rainwater is your name or something. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's like a 5-inch quad with wings. Exactly. It's a 5-inch quad with wings. Maybe the Joe Dirt. No, I would not buy the Joe Dirt plane either. I'll be ready to fly with Hobby King servos. I'm gonna start an airplane line called the Andrew Jet Ski line. They're gonna be 3D airplanes with floats. Winstead 330 sick. Yeah, no, I would not. Winstead is not a name meant for being put on airplanes. The Winstead 180. No, that sounds terrible. Like Jace Ducia, like maybe you could throw that on a plane. It has kind of a ring to it. Kind of not though. Like if I fly a plane called the Ducia, I don't know if that sounds good or bad. Not many pilots have that name. I don't. So if you want to start your own business, you need to find a pilot who's good at flying with a good last name that kind of rings. If it was a biplane cloth cover, the Winstead would work. Yeah? I will.
Dinner will be ready soon.
Okay. Dinner's almost ready. I'm so hungry. I'm not even gonna lie. So hungry. I know the stream hasn't really been about anything, but it's been fun, so that's what I kind of figured it would be tonight. Cause I'm gonna upload a video soon because I'm not gonna use Facebook anymore. At least for my stuff. Like I deleted it off my phone and I no longer really look at Facebook too much. Just because, you know, I'm not a fan of my data being sold and all that fun stuff. I mean, I still check it. It's just not going to be a primary source of communication for me anymore. So, yeah. That's why I haven't been too active on the 3D page, because I really... I use Facebook on my phone like 99% of the time. And since I've deleted it off my phone, I never check it. Which kind of sucks. I might re-download it. It's just I'm gonna wait for them to maybe not sell my data or track everything I do. I know like most internet places do that, but not like YouTube's probably any better. But apparently they could get your phone calls and text messages off your phone, so I'm not about that. Not like I'm trying to hide anything or anything, but I just don't want to use it. Still check it, just not gonna try and use it that much. Which kind of sucks because all my videos have, will you please check out my Facebook page at the end of it? So, I mean, I'll still like have it, just not gonna use it. That's what I'll do. It'll just be a troll thing. My videos are like, hey, please check out my Facebook page, and then at the end of go to my Facebook page, like, hey, check out my YouTube page, and it'll just be an endless loop on my channel. Okay. Alright, one more flight, and then I'm going to call it a done dealio for the night. It's been a good one, though. Alright, we'll just do some basic stuff. I'm selling 3D secrets to the Russians. Please, no. Once they figure out how quads rip, the Russians will have all the advantage. And if they track down who I am, I'm toast. Probably going to be poisoned. Funnel hover world record. Yeah, you got to keep that on the down low. I wouldn't even be proud to have the funnel hover world record. Well, there goes my elevator. There goes my wing. Thank you, Realflight. Alright, this can be... Alright, this is now a challenge. If only this were this easy in real life. I've had multiple chances to do this too, and I've never actually landed it right. I'm just thinking here, badass, the Bivens 540 war. I know, right? That's a good one. That would be a good one. The Bivens 540. Alright, I'll land it. I'll land it. No! There we go. Easy. Take back off too. Alright, that's enough of that. I can do funnel hovers from a hover, which I'm stoked. I just learned on the sim I was able to go out and just do them. Someone tell that idiot to land that plane. Oh, so many good memories. So, that's a good one right there. Slow clap. I can do funnel hovers. Didn't even break the prop, like a champ. Well, boys, I think I'm out. Thanks for watching. 16 people showed up tonight after being off a little bit, so that's cool. I'm gonna try and get back on the stream grind. Had to take a little break, all that stuff. But hopefully, I have some really awesome news coming next week. If I don't stream it, I'll definitely make a video on it, or definitely post in the how-to 3D section. But hopefully, some good news. So crossing those fingers. So, and Nall is definitely going to be a thing. I can go the whole week. So I'm just going to pick what days I want to go and go. So if you ain't going, you need to go. Hopefully more stuff will be up on my channel soon. But thanks for stopping by the stream. Thank every single one of you for showing up. It's been fun. I know we didn't really like do anything, but it was fun. So see you guys. See you, Santa Mike. Yep, rip. Everyone stay ripping, you know. Always rip. Never stop. 5-inch quads only. Rip. Never stop ripping. Never let the man let you stop ripping. That's my final words for the night. Never let the man stop you from ripping. Okay? I'll see y'all later.